How's it going, everyone? Today I'm here with my Ring of Honor Final Battle 2015 pay-per-view, of course. Final Battle I got the air not too long ago. And overall, kind of the show, even though I thought it was a very good show, very solid, it was still disappointing because, in my opinion, this card was really stacked and not all the matches delivered on the platform they should have for the most part. I really feel like the show was just pretty much a two-match show and everything else was just, even though it was good, it's nothing really must-see about the show besides, two matches I thought were just absolutely great and incredible. But for the most part, like I said, very solid show, but it definitely should have been a lot better than what it was, at least in my opinion. But, yeah, of course, the show opened up with a triple threat number one contenders match for the ROH World Tag Team Championship, the Briscoes versus the All-Night Express versus the Young Bucks. One thing about the crowd, they were not very good throughout the show. No offense to anyone that's at the show that's watching this video. The crowd did not come off very good. They were dead for some matches that they should have been alive for, and just it was just not a very good crowd in my opinion. That's just me. But yeah, the opening match, like I said, triple threat number one contenders match was awesome. It was definitely a hot opener and definitely a really good way to kick off the show. Just the match went just full speed ahead. There was not one dull moment in the match. All teams just going all out. The crowd was firmly behind the Briscoes and the Young Bucks, and they hated the All-Night Express. The super kick party was full in effect here. Literally about 1,000 super kicks. Not even kidding. There's like a super kick, then a super kick, then another super kick, another super kick, another super kick, another super kick. Just super kicks out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere, but like just constantly back to back. The super kick party was in full effect, like I just said. But yeah, just a very fun, hot opening match, fast paced. Jay Briscoe did an awesome dive. To the outside. There's a lot of cool maneuvers, a lot of cool spots in this match. It's just a lot of fun, non-stop fun. Definitely a great way to kick off the show. Really, really hot way. The crowd was really hot for this match as well. So great stuff to open the show. All-Night Express became number one contenders when they hit the 1-8 stand on Mark Briscoe to become number one contenders. The crowd did not like that at all. They hated the All-Night Express in this match. So more power to them for being heels or just being hated in general. So yeah, definitely a great way to kick off the show. Very hot opener, great stuff. Fast-paced, just fun match overall. From there, I'm going to go to Dalton Castle versus Silas Young. Out of their trilogy matches, is probably their best one they've had yet. I believe they had a match at Best in the World, and they had the rematch at All-Star Extravaganza, and then they had the blow-off here. And this is probably their best match, Silas Young definitely demonstrated his athleticism in this match. He looked really good, I thought. Dalton Castle showed a new side of him where he was just aggressive, and was really good. He definitely personified his great character and pulled out stuff that you wouldn't normally see him do. Silas Young did a nice spot where he did well, it was nice, but the ending, like the end off played off pretty sloppy. He did a spear through the ropes where the post is at. He did a spear through there, but his feet got caught up, so that the execution came out pretty shitty. But yeah, it's not his fault. That was a cool spot. The boys played in favor of Silas Young throughout the match. And then, eventually Silas Young picked up the victory. I wasn't expecting him to get the win, but he did, which was a very good match. I thought this is a fun match and definitely the best of their trilogy of matches. After the match, Silas Young pretty much said, "Dalton, you need to admit that I'm a man. Admit that I'm a man, or the boys will pretty much beat the shit out of you." Castle gets on the mic and says, "You are a man. You are a foolish man." And the boys turn on Silas Young and realign themselves with Dalton Castle. So the boys are back with Dalton Castle. That was a good little moment there. The crowd definitely popped huge for it. So that was a cool, good little moment there. But yeah, good match overall. Enjoyed it. From there, I'm going to go to Michael Elgin versus Moose. This is one of the matches that should have delivered more, but didn't really. This is just disappointing. I expected these two just to go all out on each other and basically kill each other, and that wasn't that wasn't the case here. They were they were laying stiff shots in, but for the most part, they weren't really doing much, just besides just, a hard hit there and hard hit there. There were some impressive spots where Michael Elgin did give Moose a vertical suplex and held him up for 30 seconds. That was really impressive considering Moose is like twice his size, height-wise, and it's just incredible to see Michael Elgin, who's pretty short, to hold up a guy who's pretty tall like Moose. So that was pretty funny to see there. But I felt like this match didn't really deliver to the extent that it could have. I don't know, it didn't do me any favors, and I really didn't enjoy it that much. They both carried each other's finishers. Elgin gave him the Elgin bomb kicked out, Moose gave him a spear kicked out, and like I said, it was slow too, so that didn't really help the match at all. But just disappointing is the way I can put this match in my opinion. Elgin impressively though, just picking Moose up and giving him a straight power bomb. Which was just, Moose is on the ground. He picked him up from the ground, or from laying on his back, picked him up and gave him a power bomb. Impressive strength by Elgin there. But yeah, just disappointing is the best way to put this match. Elgin won with the Burning Hammer, which I guess he started using now. He started using that in Japan, I believe, so he's using that now. But yeah, for the most part, like I said, this match is disappointing in my eyes. From there, I'm going to go to one of the best matches of the night, second best match of the night in my opinion. Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly. This match was absolutely awesome. You can argue that this is probably their best match they've ever had. This is definitely their best Ring of Honor match I've seen them have. This match was awesome. I loved it. Those two just absolutely went in there and killed each other. This was a true definition of a grudge match. A grudge match is a match where two guys want to kill each other, and that's exactly what they did here. Cole with the super kicks, O'Reilly working on his shoulder and arm. It was an awesome match. I can't explain to you how much I loved this match. It was just a lot of fun, and right from the get-go, O'Reilly got in the ring, just immediately attacked Cole, just beating the holy hell out of each other, working at each other's. Like I said, O'Reilly was working on Cole's shoulder. Cole's working on O'Reilly's knee, I believe. Or maybe he's just super kicking it like he usually does when he, pretends, or he fixes a super kick and does it to the knee instead. But it was awesome. That's the best way I can put it. Just two guys killing each other, back and forth wrestling. It's just a great match, and it was just, like I said, the definition of a grudge match. I loved every second of it. I'm excited talking about it. I'm really excited talking about this match because I really want to watch it again now talking about it. But just pure awesomeness, a lot of maneuvers, a lot of reversals. O'Reilly with a sick double foot stomp on the outside when Cole was sitting in a chair. That was a vicious spot there. But just a hellacious match, and the ending was a great way to continue the feud. O'Reilly had him in a guillotine, and Cole was able to put his feet on the rope to pin him right there. 1, 2, 3. Cole wins the match, pins O'Reilly, but O'Reilly doesn't give a fuck. He continues to beat down Cole, put him in the armbar to the point where a bunch of referees had to break it up and pull him apart, and the referees were icing Cole's shoulder. So obviously the feud's going to continue, but hellacious match. Kudos for both guys putting on one amazing match. Definitely one of the standouts of the show. So that was great stuff there. From there, I'm going to go to a 6-man tag team match. Alex Shelley, ACH, and Matt Sydal versus The Addiction and Chris Sabin. Nothing really special here. The big point of this match, I believe, at least for me, and I think a lot of people, were just to see Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley go at it. But that didn't happen. They had a stare-off where they're both legal men, but then, of course, Chris Sabin, tagged out as soon as Shelley got in the ring after, a stare-down. So that was whatever. But the match is just, you just saw a bunch of spots, ACH doing his regular stuff, The Addiction doing the regular stuff. So it was just, kind of a sloppy match, to be honest. It's just all over the place. Not saying it's bad, but just nothing, it's just nothing must-see about it, nothing really that spectacular about it, at least in my opinion. And of course, Matt Sydal got the win for his team when ACH hit the Midnight Star on Chris Sabin, followed by a shooting star press from Matt Sydal, so I got the victory. So the match is just, it was good, but nothing really, nothing to go out of your way to see. And it's just a huge disappointment that Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin had actually no interaction at all in the match, besides that one stare down, so that was a very disappointing thing in the match, but what can you do? Hopefully they get a match at the anniversary show coming up, so that'll be good if they have it there, but hopefully it happens soon. But yeah, whatever. From there, I'm going to go to the ROH World Television Championship match, Roderick Strong versus Bobby Fish. Very good match here. I enjoyed it. Both guys were hard-hitting. A lot of submissions thrown around this match because, both guys love their submissions. So you saw a lot of submissions getting applied in this match. And a lot of stiff shots as well. Both guys really laying their shots, and especially Roddy. But I felt they could have done way better. This was a good match, but they can put on a really great match. At least I would think they can do that. But we just didn't really get that here, in my opinion. The ending put a kind of sour taste in a lot of people's mouths as well. Roddy was in the fish hook, or I forgot, it's a heel hook Bobby Fish applied, and the referee wasn't paying attention, and Roddy tapped out. Fish thought he won. Well, the referee couldn't see it. It's not, he wasn't paying attention. He just didn't see it. The referee was behind Roddy, and Roddy tapped out in front. So Fish, let go, celebrating, thinking he won, and then Roddy just gave him a running striking knee to the face and pinned him 1, 2, 3 to retain the TV title. So that was kind of a, the finish kind of put a sour taste in people's mouths because it was just, I don't know, it was kind of a lame way to go out. But you know what, hey, if Roddy's turning heel, all power to it. I absolutely love a heel Roderick Strong, so I don't mind him turning heel at all if that's the case here. So, yeah, just a very good match, but like I said, it could have been way better. From there, we're going to the ROH World Tag Team Championship match, The Kingdom versus War Machine. I don't know what the hell happened here. Right from the get-go, the Kingdom attacks War Machine. Taven gives, or Bennett gives Rowe a pile driver assisted from Matt Taven from the top rope on the outside. And then, I guess I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. Some spot happened. I guess Taven got injured because when the bell rang, the match went by 2 minutes, and then War Machine just pinned Mike Bennett for the 1-2-3 victory to win the tag team titles. So this is just a whole clusterfuck. I guess, I don't know if that was a plan to end the match that quick, or I guess Taven got injured because that's what, he was sitting on the outside and didn't really do much after a certain spot. But either way, I'm happy with the result. I don't like the Kingdom. The sole reason why I pay attention to them is because of Maria. Why else would you pay attention to the Kingdom, to be honest? But War Machine are new tag team champions. Well deserved. I'm really happy that they are the tag team champions. So I'm expecting a great reign from them. But yeah, this whole match was just a huge confusion, I guess, because of the injury. But War Machine getting the victory to win the tag team titles, and pretty much was a squash match. It's really weird. It's a match where I don't think it went as planned because of the, Matt Taven, but still, like, it was just like you watch it, like that was weird. It was like I don't know how to feel about it. That's how weird it was. But yeah, great to see War Machine as tag team champions nonetheless. And then we go to the main event, which was the ROH World Championship match, Jay Lethal versus AJ Styles. Of course, going into this match, there's a lot of questions how the match would be considering AJ's back, but it did not show for the most part. Of course, the match goes on. The first maybe like 5 to 10 minutes, AJ pretty much shows no sign of injury. He looks completely fine, and then of course Jay Lethal starts working on the back, and AJ starts selling the back and starts showing the injury. But this was an incredible match. Jay Lethal's been having such an amazing reign as world champion, and this is one of the the matches that prove how great he is. This match and Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly are definitely the two matches to see on the show. Those were pretty much I'd say the only two matches if you want to go and watch a show. Those are the two matches you want to see. Everything else is good, but these are the must-see matches on the show. But yeah, him and AJ just put on an incredible match. Great back and forth action. Truth Martini didn't really get involved. He got involved in one spot, but that was about it. Nothing really happened or came about it. But yeah, just great back and forth stuff, and the storytelling was awesome. A great spot with AJ where Jay Lethal, I don't know if AJ was going for a DDT or what, but Jay Lethal pretty much just had him, threw him over the top rope. AJ goes crashing through a table. Just an awesome spot there. Another awesome spot where Jay Lethal does his suicide dives to the outside and knock him down. And in the third dive he went, AJ jumped off the barricade and gave him a flying forearm, which looked absolutely awesome. It came off incredible, and just a lot of fun. You got AJ hitting the Blaze Sunday, which I'm a mark for that, so it was great to see him hit that. Locked in the calf killer a few times, and Jay Lethal was able to get out of it, and just an incredible match. And to surprise everyone, Jay Lethal retains clean. He hits, I think, 2 or 3. I think it's 3. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he hits the lethal injection like once, maybe twice, and then he realized I had to resort to desperate measures to beat him. Hits a cradle pile driver because Jerry Lynn is at ringside on commentary for this match. Hits a cradle pile driver followed by another lethal injection for the 1-2-3. Jay Lethal retains the Ring of Honor World Championship, which was an incredible match between the two of them. Absolutely loved it. Just great stuff, and I wasn't really expecting the AJ to lose cleanly. I was expecting the Lethal to retain, obviously, but I didn't expect him to beat Styles cleanly like that. So that's great. An incredible match there. But like I said, overall the show was it was very good, but just disappointing for the most part. There was a segment with Veda Scott and Cedric Alexander, which the crowd absolutely did not care for. They just kept booing Veda Scott. Yeah, that's how it's pronounced. But for the most part, like I said, just a disappointing show. With only really 2 matches that I would say it's really worth going every way to see. But yeah, that'll do it for my review, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys watched the show, leave your guys' thoughts in the comments below if you'd like. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. So, yeah, I'm going to go see Star Wars now. So, bye.